Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful warriors, and welcome back to Coffee Talk with the Mobility Mom. I am Rebecca, aka the Mobility Mom, and you have discovered my channel. Here we pretty much just sit around and talk about Disney, travel, chronic illness, life, whatever happens to come through the comments and whatever you guys want to talk about. So if you are new here and that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications. And if you are a returning viewer and you finally have decided to take the plunge, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get started. Good morning. How are you all today? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Can you believe we are already into February? Oh my goodness, 2022 is already starting to roll on by. I hope you had a wonderful January. I hope you were able to accomplish a few of your goals. I hope you were able to put things in motion for other ones. And if, like me, your January started off a little rough by being sick and stuff, don't worry about it. It's a new month. Go ahead and get started. Make this your new year. And on top of that, because we are in February and you can always start your new year in February, you get started off with the month of love because Valentine's Day is just around the corner. So leave me a comment on the box and tell me what your plans for Valentine's Day are. I would love to hear what you guys are pre-planning already. For us, we probably won't do a whole lot. We'll probably do lunch out, depending on what day of the week it falls on. If it falls on the weekend, we will do dinner out. It just really depends on the work schedule and the workload. We're not very fancy. After 30 years of marriage, we're just happy to snuggle up on the couch with popcorn and watch movies. So who knows what we'll do for Valentine's Day. I'll have to give that a little bit more thought, and I'll get back with you on that. In the meantime, let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic actually came to me via a DM on Twitter, and Disney fan, I think their handle is Disney fan 99 or something. I don't remember, and I'm sorry that I'm not saying that right. I may have it wrong altogether, but anyways, the question came through my DM box, and they wanted to know who my favorite Disney character is, and that's easy. My main squeeze, my man, the guy that I cannot go to Disney and not get used to pre-pandemic, get a hug from, or dance with, or just have a good old time with, was Goofy. Goofy is and always will be my main squeeze. And I know that's probably odd, because when you ask a lot of ladies who their favorite character is, usually it's Mickey or it's one of the princes or something like that. Or they have a favorite princess or whatever. But Goofy has always been my main squeeze. And I have had the pleasure prior to the pandemic and COVID and all that to have my picture taken with him multiple times. And I have some really great shots with him. I have one where I got to dance with him. I got pictures of him at Chef Mickey. I've gotten him in the park. In fact, there's this funny story. Many moons ago, Disney Hollywood Studios used to do this thing called Super Soap Weekend, and it was basically where they would host a lot of the daytime soap opera stars, and they would come down and do Q&As and do autograph sessions, and they would be in the parade. And one afternoon we went over to watch some of the actors from the daytime soap One Life to Live do some Q&A, and we were sitting over by the side of the fence line, and my son was with me, and he was sitting there eating an ice cream. And the story has a lot of different parts, but the funny part of it was that several actors had gone by, one of which I was a huge fan of, especially of his writing, because he was also a writer along with being an actor. And he went by and he shook my hand and we talked for a second or two, and he moved on down the line of fans. Well, right after him, Goofy came, and I lost it. I sort of started hyperventilating. I got all giddy. I was all excited and I was like hugging Goofy and all this stuff and moved on. And the lady beside me looked at me and goes, I don't understand you. And I said, what do you mean you don't understand me? And she goes, you were in the presence of so and so. And, it was the actor and all this. And, you didn't say a word. You barely said 2 words. You were very calm. You talked. Just calm as can be, as if you were standing there talking to your neighbor. But then Goofy came along and you about to had a fit. She goes, I don't understand how you could talk to that actor and not lose your mind. But yet what Goofy did. And I said, it was Goofy. And she goes, but I don't understand how. And I said, you don't understand. It is Goofy. And she just gave me the most odd look, and my husband was rolling. He was laughing. He's like, you are crazy, woman. He goes, you get that excited over Goofy, but an actor, you talk to him like they're your neighbor, like you were trading recipes. And I said, there's a difference. That was a guy on TV that that I enjoy, his writing, his character. We talked. I'm like, but behind him was Goofy. That's Goofy. And my husband just looked at me like I had lost my mind. And I just remember that so plain as day, because it was Goofy and I got so giddy to see Goofy. But as far as the actor, it was an actor. It was like I met actors every day of the week, which I don't. But it was just like, holy crap. So yeah, that was my funny story. Of course, tagged onto that, Goofy leaned over and kissed my son on the head. And at the time he was like 4 years old and he was not into characters in costumes, and he about to lost it. He dropped his Mickey bar and about had a coronary. And that was funny too, because he didn't do him, and Goofy sort of scared him. And he was sitting there when Goofy leaned down to shake his hand. You just immediately saw this terror go across his face, because he didn't do costume. Even to this day, he's 22, and when people walk up to him in costumes and stuff, he just sort of backs off and goes the other way. He's like, yeah, I don't do that. But yeah, it scared him, and he dropped his poor Mickey bar. And so, but anyways, so that goes back. Yeah, Goofy is my guy. He is my guy. I will easily lose it in a heartbeat when I see Goofy. Every time he goes by me in a parade, just walking by to have photos, I turn into a puddle of goo and I just start going, it's Goofy, it's Goofy. And I get really excited. And I cannot go to Disney without getting a picture with him of some sort. And it sort of hurts my heart now that we are at a point where we cannot do the meet and greets anymore. And I know it's a safety thing, and I know it's for the safety of the cast members and the safety of me and all that, and I understand all that, but it does break my heart that I can no longer go to Disney and get my hug from Goofy. That is my guy. That is my main squeeze. So that is my favorite character. Tell me your favorite character. Are you a princess person? Are you a Mickey or Donald person? Do you like the Chippendales? My grandmother was a huge Chippendale fan. We took her to Disney a few years before she passed, and she was like a child in a candy store. And when Chippendale came by to give her a kiss when she was sitting there watching a parade in the wheelchair, and they came over to give her a little hug thing, she turned into a little girl. She absolutely loved Chippendale. So who are your favorite characters? Tell me in the comment. Are you, like I said, are you a princess fan? Are you an Elsa fan? Talking about different people in my family and who they love. My niece is I say she's an Elsa fan, but she cracked us up in Walmart because she informed us she was over Elsa and Anna the other day. But yet, we took her to Epcot recently, and she about to lost it when she saw Elsa outside the summer house. I have some really cute pictures of her with her, and she's an Elsa and Anna girl. That's her princesses. In fact, for the longest time, she thought she was Elsa because she had the blonde hair, and she would, do the whole hand motion thingies. And so she's an Elsa fan. My mother is a Minnie Mouse fan. She's all about the polka dots. Um, so yeah, tell me who you like. As I said, mine's Goofy. I am a Goofy's girl all the way through. Um, but I'd love to hear from you. I'd like to know who your favorite character is. Is it somebody obvious like everybody, or is it somebody that you wouldn't think about? Maybe it's Nemo, maybe it's Figment, maybe you're a genie person, maybe you love the genie. Um, tell me who your favorite character is and who you enjoy seeing. And I guess that about wraps us up. I don't want to keep you guys too long, and I could rattle on here for hours and hours. But we're gonna wrap it up. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I hope you come back and join us again soon. And like I said, leave me some comments down below the video and talk to me. Ask me questions. What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about? I'm open to anything. So drop a comment or two. I have left my email address in the description box. If you aren't comfortable talking here, email me. But yeah, or find me on social media. DM me, PM me, hit me up on Instagram, wherever. I mean, I'm pretty much easy to find, and I would love to hear from you, and I would love to know what you want to talk about. And so then, I'm going to sign off now. So until next time, have a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.